Good morning, guys. So this morning routine is just on a really relaxed, chill morning where I didn't need to go anywhere too soon. So the first thing I do when I wake up is go and pee, because let's be real, doesn't everybody do that? So on this morning, I didn't use an alarm to wake up. I kind of just let myself sleep in and wake up when my body woke up. So after I go to the bathroom, I'll let some natural light in and then just make my bed and get my room all sorted. And then I'll head back to the bathroom and kind of just brush through my hair and do my new skincare routine. So in my previous skincare routine video, I didn't really have a proper skincare routine and I didn't wash my face or anything in the mornings. But I've recently kind of adopted a skincare routine that I've started trying out, and I just did a lot of research on the importance of really looking after your skin, especially while you're young, because that's what's going to prevent aging. So this morning I just washed my face and I put on one of these like pore cleaners, which isn't really part of the routine. I literally never do this, but I just felt like doing that. So while that was on, I headed to the kitchen to start getting my breakfast ready and enjoy these beautiful shots because it was a really nice day. Okay, so the first thing I did was heat the kettle because I always have a hot water in the morning and a tea after that. And then I just quickly emptied the dishwasher while I waited for the kettle to boil. And then once it was boiled, I poured myself a nice big mug of hot water, which I was sipping on. And I also soaked my oats. So don't freak out, I do add almond milk, but the reason I like to soak my oats in boiling hot water is for the end texture that it creates, and it does need to be boiling hot water to soak properly. So I add hot water and then I also add chia seeds, give it a stir through, and then I let that sit until it soaks up all the liquid. So while my oats are soaking and the hot water's cooling, I come back to the bathroom to finish off my skincare routine. So I'm not going to explain all the products and stuff I use just yet because I do want to do a dedicated video to this and I'm just trying them out still. But I basically have just, from the research I've done, made sure I'm including a cleanser, toner, serum, eye cream and moisturizer. That might sound like a lot, but it really only takes like 2 minutes. I was also waiting on some of the products that I had ordered, so I didn't have everything there yet. And then I just put on some lip balm, and that's basically the skincare routine all done. And then I head back to the kitchen to get my brekkie going. So I also have a spray of this vitamin B12, and it tastes a little bit funky, but it's obviously a good supplement to include in your diet, especially when you eat quite plant-based. So I'll start having my hot water because it's not too hot now. And hot water is really good for energy flow within the body, and this is something my Chinese herbalist that I've been seeing has asked me to do and recommended that I do. And yeah, so I think it's really good to have hot water. So then I'll grab out the stuff I need for my oats, so get my banana out and my almond milk, and I'll show you how I do it. So they weren't quite finished soaking yet, so I just kind of, had my tea and chilled while I waited. Okay, so this next bit is going to be really weird to some people, but I've been loving having tofu on my oats. The other day I just woke up craving tofu because I love tofu, but I also wanted my oats, so I was like, you know what, why not have both? So right now I'm just cutting up some firm tofu that I have in the fridge, and then I add a little bit of olive oil to the pan because it used to be a non-stick pan, but it's like definitely not non-stick anymore. And then I just cook the tofu in the pan till it's nice and golden and crispy. Okay, so I usually let the oats soak up more of the liquid still, but I wasn't bothered. I wanted to get started, so I then pour in some of my almond milk, give that a little stir, and then pop it in the microwave for about 3 to 4 minutes. But I do have to keep checking on it and giving it a stir, especially because it inflates a lot. is inflate's the right word? I don't know, it expands, that's the right word. And then I just grabbed some things off the shelf that I included in my oats, which you'll be seeing in a second, and some cutlery. So I top my oats with banana, but I also like to add a little bit of chopped banana when I microwave it, and it makes the oats really banana-y and like banana bread almost. And then I'll reheat the kettle to make a tea, which I like to have with my brekkie. And this one is a rooibos tea. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like an African tea. Okay, once my oats are getting to a consistency that I like, I give it a big stir through, and then I add my kind of superfoods in. So I use about a teaspoon of each. So this is maca powder, and then I'll do a teaspoon of hemp seeds, and then a dash of cinnamon, maybe a quarter of a teaspoon because it's very strong. And then I stir that all through until it's mixed in, and then I'll add it to my favorite bowl. And then for the fun bit, I top my oats. I always use banana, and then I've got my crispy golden tofu, which I'll put on top. It goes really well with peanut butter, by the way. And then I always put on some fresh fruit, whatever we have in the fridge, and at the moment we had some blueberries and strawberries. I love having fresh fruit, but if it's ever not in season, I just use some frozen berries and mix it through while the oats are hot, and they go all nice and melted. So then I add a pinch of cinnamon on top, and then the most important bit, nut butters. So I'm obsessed with peanut butter. Obviously peanut butter is the best, and I use Mavis, but lately I've been feeling a bit like almond spreads. So I use this just 100% almond butter we had in the cupboard, and then obviously my good old Mavis peanut butter. They should really sponsor me. Also, it was getting to the end of the jar, so it wasn't nice and like runny on top or anything like that. So then I add a dash of almond milk to my rooibos tea, and that's basically brekkie prepared.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby.
So while I have my brekkie, I like to make this time I kind of plan my day out and also just chill out for a bit. So I might watch a YouTube video, I definitely check my emails, like reply to text messages, stuff like that. On top of the diary I have there, I also have a to-do list. So every night I write a to-do list for the next day. So I'll kind of have that next to me and just look through it, see what I need to get done today, and maybe add anything if I need to do that. And yeah. So after I have brekkie, I often sit there for a lot longer and reply to emails and stuff like that, and I also will do uni work in this time and basically just like do productive type of stuff. So after brekkie, I have my herbs that I need to take. They're just in tablet form, and these I've been given by the Chinese herbalist I've been seeing who practices traditional Chinese medicine. So I just have some ginseng tablets, and then also these two different types of tablets. They look like these tiny little black spheres, and these are to help promote blood flow, to help promote getting a period back, and also help with energy and fatigue. So I brush my teeth after brekkie. Honestly, I don't understand people who do it before, because then your food tastes feral. I use like mint toothpaste. like a normal person, no offense. And then I'll just go and get changed, get ready for the day, and yeah. Another thing I've been really working on staying on top of and actually doing is applying sunblock every morning. There is no point in having a skincare routine if you don't protect your skin in the first place, because the best thing you can do to prevent aging, not that you prevent aging, but minimize, bad aging, or to age well, is to protect your skin in the first place and wear sunscreen. And it's also very important to prevent skin cancer and sun damage, as the sun in Australia is very harsh. So then I'll grab my bag and stuff and just make sure I'm all ready to go and head out. Literally a coincidence, but some of the skincare products that I had researched and ordered online had literally arrived that morning. I feel like such a grown-up driving. Like, I still feel 12, by the way. If anyone that's younger watches my videos and thinks I'm so old for driving, like, I'm not, I'm 12. So I just had a bunch of random errands to do. I just headed to the post office to post a parcel, and then I headed to the gym to do my strength session. So my strength coach writes me 2 to 3 gym sessions a week on my program, and they're all related to sprinting and speed and power. And I have actually had a few weeks from structured training while I've been recovering and healing, but I have been feeling so much better. So I have been doing my gym stuff, and very, very soon I'm very excited to go back to the track again, but I do want to just do this properly and be healthy. So at this time I was just doing gym work as training. And yes, it was just all strength stuff. That was some front squats. I think he purposely did front squats because I'm not the best at normal squats because of my long legs, which I explained in my glute workout video. So on the way home after my gym session, I headed to Coles to pick up some vegan coconut yogurt because I just really have been wanting to try it. So it's definitely not the morning anymore, but that is my morning routine, or just one of my morning routines. I don't have the same routine every morning because I'm doing something different each day. So not every day is this chill and relax. This was one of my very easy mornings and late starts. So each day is different. Some days I'll have training early, or uni or work early, and I'll be getting up early and in more of a rush. And some days I'll have training or work or uni late. So for example, today's a Tuesday, and on Tuesdays I just have one class at uni in the afternoon. So I have a really easy day unless I get called in for work or something like that. So yeah, this is just one of my really chill, nice mornings, and this is just the type of thing I like to do when I'm like not really doing anything and just having a slow, easy morning. So that was kind of like my routine or just what I do on a morning where I'm not rushed or anything like that. So I don't wake up at 2 a.m. in the morning because that's just absolutely ridiculous. I need sleep. Your body needs sleep to be a happy, healthy, functioning human. And obviously you can wake up at 2 a.m. and get sleep, but that just means you'll have to be sleeping kind of in the day, and I'm not that good at that. So yeah. Honestly, on these kind of like days off where I get a
easy morning. I like to sleep in, so I'll wake up between, some people are gonna be like, oh my god, that is so late, but I'll wake up between 8 and 10 in the morning sometimes, so yeah. Otherwise, I do have 5 AM days, but this wasn't one of them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe. It would mean a lot. I upload every Wednesday and Sunday, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!